Remember, when we want to figure out the cost per something, per means divided by. So if we could figure that out, we would take the money divided by the hours because it's money per hour. So we would say 780 divided by 40. And I asked you to have your calculator ready, so hopefully you do. 780 divided by 40. It's not 19.5. We're talking money. No, listen. If we're talking money, you need to go to the nearest cent. Then you need to say 1950, right? Technically, if you're talking money, you do. You want to be technical. Stop being a smart aleck. Stop being disrespectful. Boys, I'm about to send you out of here. Can you please be quiet? All right. So money made per hour. So money divided by hour, which is 25. Brooklyn, do you need to go? 475 divided by 25. Can we answer our question? Which person made the most money per hour? 10. How much did they make? All right. Questions so far? Remember, per means divided by. You need to go? No. Then stop. All right. So hopefully that helps us with the next one. Tim can jog 3/5 of a mile in 1/8 of an hour. Here we go. What is his average speed in miles per? What does per mean? Divided by. Miles per hour. So what do I need to do? Divide. What am I dividing? 3/5 divided by 1/8. Do you need to show work for this? Yes, most definitely. Remember, when we divide fractions, we keep the first. We change to multiplication because you don't stop talking. So in order for people to hear me over your rudeness, I have to speak loudly and clearly. We're keeping the first. We're changing to multiplication, and we're flipping the second. So we have 24 over 5, which is good. 4 4/5 miles per hour. Is it starting to ring a bell? I know some of these are back from 1-1 and 1-2, and it's been a while. Now, when Mrs. Wright and I were looking at this last week, we didn't have this 1 here. We wanted you to figure it out, but it will help you to figure out what 1 pound is. So we put it in here. Again, the table shows cost of apples. The cost is proportional to the number of pounds. So if we want cost per 1 pound, we have cost per pound, right? Which really means cost divided by pounds. So you could say $2.55 divided by 1.5. So 2.55 divided by 1.5 is how much? $1.70.
Interruption. Attention, swimmers. Your meet was canceled, but you have swim practice from 5 to 6. Oh, swim meet canceled. Practice from 5 to 6. 8.
All right. You're not staying here till 5, are you? So why would you need your bed? Oh, gotcha. Bummer. All you busy people. All right. So we know cost per pound. The easiest one to think about is if we know what 1 pound is, can we figure out what 3 pounds are?
Yes.
Yes, we have to multiply it by what? 3. So 1.7 times 3 is equal to $5.10. So in the same way, we can take this cost per pound and multiply it by what to get 2.75 pounds? 2.75, right? So times 2.75. 1.7 times 2.75. All right, if we round to the nearest cents, it's $4.68. Do you see how we can figure out filling out the table if we know the cost per pound?
Yeah.
So tomorrow, remember, find the cost per one and then multiply this cost by whatever number of pounds it is. Is that okay? Doable? Okay. Number 4. There are 2 things that make something proportional. Proportional means starts at the origin. What's the origin? That's the point 0, 0. The other thing that it has to be is it has to be a straight line. Now this is a straight line, but does it start at the origin?
No.
No. So you should have said that this is non-proportional. If it's non-proportional, can there be a constant of proportionality? No. This is the wrong. There is no constant of proportionality. Good thing it's not English class, right? All right. Any questions so far on 1 through 4? Can we do all these tomorrow? Hopefully, right? Now we're looking at this. Every Sunday, Parker gets together with his friends to play a board game involving gems. Whoever collects the most gems win. Players earn gems by building mines. Parker built 5. Should be mines.
5 minutes.
5 mines and earned 25 gems. So 5 mines up to 25. There's our first point. Then he built 7 mines and earned 35. Finally, he built 9 mines and earned 45. If we continued this line, would it start at the point 0, 0?
Yes.
Yes. So is this a proportional relationship?
Yes.
Yes. Remember, excuse me, the constant of proportionality is the unit rate. It's also what? Is it x divided by y or y divided by x?
Usually S divided by Y, I think.
Remember, we want gems per mine.
Oh.
So we have y, I'll write it right here, y divided by x. So in order to figure this out, gems divided by mines, what's our constant of proportionality? What's 35 divided by 7? Or 45 divided by 9? 5, yep. All right, just a couple more, guys. Mr. Collins wants to take students to an amusement park. Tickets cost $15 per person plus a $100 deposit. So So there's always that $100 deposit. That means even if no students were going, they would still have to pay a deposit of $100.
Which means it's not proportional.
You're right. So the cost per person would make it go up $15 each person. 115, 130, 145, 160. Does it represent a proportional relationship?
No.
No. The deposit makes it non-proportional. Or you could say it doesn't start at 0, 0. All right, questions about proportionality? We're okay? All right, Mrs. Miller bought 5 pounds of bananas for $3. Mr. Collins bought 2 pounds for $1.20. And Dr. Doyer bought 2.5 pounds for $1.75. Is the cost proportional to the pounds purchased? So cost 2 pounds. So our cost here would be 3 divided by 5. Here we have $1.20 divided by 2 and $1.75 divided by 2.5. Right? $3 per 5 pounds, $1.20 per 2 pounds, and $1.75 per 2.5 pounds. So let's figure these out real quick. This is like what, 60 cents? 3 divided by 5, 60 cents per pound. This is also 60 cents per pound. And 175 divided by 2.5. Oh. So is it proportional? No. So if you showed your work here, I'd accept that. If you said no and showed your explanation, or you could say the rates are not all equal. Remember, for something to be proportional, the rates always have to be the same. Here, our unit rate is 10 cents more. So we're finding unit rates. We're using unit rates to find other things. We're being sure that things are proportional. We're finding our constant of proportionality by finding our unit rates. Y divided by X. Per really means we're going to divide. So if you're trying to find a unit rate, think of what you want. If it's per hour, you divide by the hour. If it's per minute, you divide by the minutes. Does that make sense? You ready for tomorrow? No. Remember, there's lots of reinforced questions to practice. Yep, absolutely.